Hail to the chat. Before I begin, past tense, before I begin, I wanted to say thank you to each and every person who shows up to my streams. All of my supporters and subscribers who have been with me through thick and thin. When I was very active, when I haven't had the time to be, I was working on the move, and I was going through personal stuff. This past year has been a lot. It's because of you guys that I'm here, that I continue on. People that show up in my streams, people that give me words of encouragement. Thank you to each and every person who helped with the GoFundMe that I reluctantly had to initiate because I was robbed, basically. No other way to put it. Thank you to each and every person who helped to share out those links and gave me what they could, especially during this time of year when we're all spending a lot of money. And some of us don't work during this season, which makes it even more difficult. It's because of the love of this community. Some people don't like that word community, but you know what? I grew up a liberal. I like that word. This is a community. You can call it a fellowship. That's fine too. It's because of each person that supports one another, the culture that we've helped to create together. Those that started before us and those of us that came up in it and those that came after, all of us have added to the spirit of this fellowship, this community, helping one another, looking out for each other. There's some lines that some people don't cross, even if they don't agree on certain things, and that's beautiful. Silence is golden. And one thing we definitely should do is look out for each other when things like bots, things like new regulations on YouTube come down, channels are being suppressed, silenced, sequestered. It's something we should all come together and help out with. Any voice, really, on any platform. I am here because of you. I started this journey in the chats. That's why I say born in the chats. And after that, I met a lot of amazing people, a lot of amazing friends. And I'm going to thank them too. Thank you to all my friends who have hung out, been there, stuck with me, maybe laid in the cut till you saw how things turned out. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one out there, every YouTuber out there that's speaking in this culture war, whether I know you or not. Thank you. We stand with each other. We rise and stand together, always have. Just wanted to say thank you to everyone, good, bad, and different, for every experience that you've given me as I've made this journey on YouTube. It's meant a lot, every single lesson. Thank you to all my subs. Thank you to all my channel members. Much love to y'all. Be good to each other. Let's get this party started.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. Persian! Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
You see, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
And the ape stood and became man.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Fade in.
Vaginas in the rain.
Funny, she doesn't look Jewish.
I am McLovin.
What is he doing? Come on, man.
That's a big Twinkie.
Is this some kind of bust?
Well, it's very impressive, yes, but we need to ask you a few questions.
God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around. Carry a little pad and pencil with you. You wind up with 30 or 40 names by the end of the day.
Yeah, you fucking.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Your bargaining posture is highly dubious.
You know what your problem is? You're putting the pussy on a pedestal.
That's the second time I've heard that. What is the pussy on a pedestal thing?
Yup.
Prepare ship for ludicrous speed.
Papyrus. Rolling papyrus.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
What's going on, everybody? Hail to the chat. Thank you for showing up. What's up, Tina? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Thank you for always being here. Bright as day. Brightest Day, fancy seeing you all again. Listen, subscribe to Brightest Day. Let's get this man to 1,000. He deserves it. This is a good individual in our community, just like Tina. These are good people. I'm seeing a lot of good people in this chat. Please subscribe to Brightest Day. He is Zach is absolutely wonderful. Please check him out with Arwen Avalon on SupremeHeretic's channel if you like Battlestar Galactica. They do a show every Thursday, and this Thursday, it's this Thursday. Nikki Klein's going to be there, and she was on the show. So please check that out. Brightest Day and Arwen have taken over the reins while I haven't been able to do that show with Drew, and I did it for every year except the last season, and it makes me crazy that I can't be there. But good people in this community standing with each other. Brutal Morning was here. What's up, Brutal? You know me, always poking around somewhere. Good to see you. Glad you're poking. It is a brutal morning, Wood. You got to live up to your name, brother. Good to see you. Great dude, great person in this community, just like Horny Alf. And I, we've had some DM conversations. We've been in each other's DMs, and I'm not saying that it was bad. I'm not saying that it was naughty. But how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Spartan Flash, Jeremy, another great person. Hail, Stephen of House Walton, brother. Hail to you, sir. Chris Fisk is here. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, my brother. Please check out Chris. Please check out his projects. Please check out Infantile Chronicles. Share out links, my friends. Share out links. Support independent creators, whether they're a YouTube channel or whether they are have an Indiegogo project. Whatever it may be, this is the future. People like Chris are the future. People that are making independent films, like Gina just did. Gina Carano, hail to her. This is the future of entertainment. All right, the entertainments that are out there right now, they want to preach to you and tell you how bad you are, and there's no sense. There's no sense in that. There's no sense in even supporting that. What's up, Parrot Head? Good to see you. Yeah, always something nice to say in the chat. Hello, Pornbot. Thank you for coming. Becky's here. What is up, Becky? Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming through. Becky's going to stop by in Florida sometime, and we're going to get a chance to hang out in the future, and I am looking forward to that. Jedi Rifter is here. What's up, dude? Hail, brother. Good to see you. Thank you, channel member. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel, dude. I appreciate you. Parrot says, shouldn't I guess that shouldn't you be out humping trees or pouring coffee in your ass, Stephen? No. Those are scurrilous lies. Those are terrible lies put out by my friends, people that call themselves my friends. What is up? Snort a Poop is Q. It's good to see you, dude. It's good to say I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. I haven't done a live stream I haven't done a solo live stream in quite a bit. Need to do that a little bit more. Need to make some more videos. I'm going to be working again. Thank the gods, coming up in January. And once that starts, I am going to be a little MIA. I'm going to hold live streams, but they're going to be in the morning. I'm going to make videos for this channel and an upcoming channel that I think Culture's announcing soon. I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to that. Also, guys, if you like the rogues, if you like any of the rogues, if you're only partial to some of them, if you know, it doesn't matter. One thing about Rogue Entertainment, my friends, is supporting individuality. No ultimatums. No telling nobody what to do, what they should or shouldn't say, and how they should say it, and what they should like. You know, Rogue Entertainment, we foster. I believed it was very important to create something that was going to be my own. I love the Fandom Menace. I love being a part of it. I love what it gave to me. I love the camaraderie involved in it. All these various channels kind of just like working together and people, all these various people working together. I love that idea. It took until the beginning of this year to realize that no matter how much you love something, when it is something so independent that each person carries their own viewpoint, and that it's difficult to help to generate a positive culture. It can be hard to generate a positive culture. It's, you know, because TFM wasn't mine. It's not mine. It's everybody's. Rogue Entertainment's mine. The Rogue Entertainment, we tell people to be an individual. All the best aspects of what I believed the Fandom Menace was or could have been, or my perception of it, I've put into Rogue. Same thing with the best of Comicsgate from what I have seen. from what I've been involved with, from the people I've supported. And that's so it's very important at Rogue to support individuality. We each got to have our own perspective on things. We don't want to be a hive mind. That's what we've been fighting. You don't want to be people that attack others or attack their channels or go out, just for superiority, to make yourself feel, to make your insecurities feel better, to be able to satisfy your fifis. We don't do that. We don't do that. No whisper networks, no hate groups, no hell with that. We've been fighting all that. That's what we were fighting. So we support individuality there. So if you enjoy one or two of the Rogues, please check out the first week of January. We are going to be having as many Rogues on every single show we possibly can. Every one. The panels are not going to be the same. We're going to pack as many of us in there, hang out, and show how much we support one another. We got great people out there like Drew Taylor, SupremeHeretic, right now. Who is making the right connections for Rogue Resistance. Brightest Days working with them. A lot of good people in the Dix division are working with them. SupremeHeretic's channel is going to blow up one day. It's going to blow way past me, past Scott. It's going to be what he has done with Rogue Resistance, what he has put together, makes me so proud of that man. I've known him every year since I've been on YouTube. He's one of my oldest friends on YouTube. I know the quality of his character. I know who that man is. And that is a good man. It is people like him that give me confidence in others, in humanity. So please check out Rogue Resistance if you're into like the political end of things, kind of what Comics' Monday show does. And Drew's on that show as well. So please check out Rogue Resistance Tuesday, 6:30. I'm telling you, he's going to be one of our biggest channels. He's going to be one of Rogue's biggest channels, bar none. Also, if you enjoy someone with a boisterous attitude, a lightning spirit, not Scott. No, I'm not talking about Scott. He might think I want to talk about it. No, E-Tep and Cooing, the place to be reviews. Please subscribe to him. Check him out on Wednesdays after the dump on Sporking News Podcast on his channel. And then later that night, check out my lady, my Rogue Queen, Ashley Lynn, is holding a show called My Bad at 10:30 on Wednesdays. And that show is going to be different than all the rest. It's not going to be a nerd show. It's not going to be like what the rest of us do, and that is a whole different market that she's going to be tapping into, and I can't wait to see that happen. Hail to the chat. Promise I'll get to y'all in a moment. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. But real quick, go through, and if you like comics, if you want to see indie creators, check out Rogue's Gallery on Red Gaze's channel at 6:30. Then check out Collectible Pass with Tommy and Vinnie. Right after that on Tommy's channel, he covers the things that we love, why we enjoy our modern myths, why we love these things from our childhood. That's Tommy's passion. It's Vinny's passion as well. So I'm glad that those two are together. If you're into tarot cards, if you're into getting your tarot cards read, if you don't mind hanging out with a couple witches, come check us out. The Rogues, myself and Ashley on Friday nights, and then Rogue Entertainment Saturday here, where we'll be fighting for our modern myths in this culture war that we did not start, but we have responded to. All of us here have risen up to that challenge from various backgrounds and nationalities against things that cause narratives like the jab. Just the most god-awful totalitarian viewpoints, extremist viewpoints. It is up to us. It is up to us from all our various backgrounds and all our differences to come together as a common whole of individuals to stand up and fight in this culture war. Let me go back to the chat. Hail to all 13 people that are here. Much love. Thank you. Let's see. Where did I leave off? There's Becky. Becky says, 2020 planning to come to Florida again, especially for my birthday. Oh, can't wait for that, sweetheart. We'll line it up. We'll see. There's a lot of us in Florida now, so we'll try and get together in a group. Maybe I'll have dinner. That'd be an awesome time. I'd love to be able to go to a meetup. There's supposed to be one happening in Florida at some point next year, and finally, I'll be able to make one. Parrothead says, I'm glad you didn't seal your arse to make rent. No, I didn't have to sell my arse. No. Good people in this community. Good people in this community that I hate to ask for help. I'm a pretty proud dude. I hate to ask for help with anything. Showing weakness, that's kind of showing weakness sometimes, but sometimes you're weak and it's just a natural state. Unfortunately, there are people that take advantage of those things and try and spread the nastiest shit. I call them people, but they're not really people. They're like Morlocks. James Hayes says, "Hey, Steven, how you doing? So what kind of coffee do you drink?" You're not one of those milk and sugar folks. No, I use creamer. This today is creamer, and it's his instant coffee. I know it's a damn shame, but I don't have a coffee maker. Ashley Lynn's supposed to be moving down here, and eventually we're going to get a place together, and she has everything. So I haven't really bought much of anything. I've slowly begun to do that. I'll probably do a little bit more of it in the spring, but hopefully Ashley's going to be down here next year, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait to. I've always wanted a daughter. I didn't have a daughter. I had 2 sons, and I guess I just make boys. And but I've always wanted a daughter, so I'm looking forward to helping her raise her stepdaughter. She asked me, she was like, "Are you sure you're ready for this? You sure you're ready for this?" Because little Ashley is just, she says just like her mom. And I said, well, it gives me an opportunity to see the part of your life that I didn't see. I met Ash when she was 15 years old. So that gives me an opportunity to see kind of how she was through the lens of her daughter. I can't wait to see that. It's going to be my opportunity. If I hate it, if I end up brutal, I might call you because I know you got a lot of girls. I might call you for some advice at some point because it should be crazy. Becky says, Tommy made such a nice gift for you, Steven. Tommy made an awful gift for me. Let me tell you what. So I promised him that I would do that, Becky. I promised him I would like that shit, and I did. I lit it. It was awful. It was like something that fell out of Satan's hole. It was awful. But I love Tommy. Chris, there's Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance. Please, guys, check out Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance. All books that are sold during the holidays. I think 15% go to charities. So please check that out. Gaze is doing some great work. He does amazing work in this community. He has nothing but love for the indie community. He has a passion for supporting independent creators, as well as creating great product for the people that back him, his supporters, his fans. Please check out the Red Gaze is one of the best people in this community, bar none. As a matter of fact, the rogues around me are the best people in this community. I mean, there's people outside, but I've collected some of the best people that I've met. Honest, true people. Red Gaze is one of the best. Please subscribe to him. Please support him, and please support Wings of Vengeance. Wookiee Supremacy, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping through. What's up, Immortal Coil? Hail my fatties. Hail my rogues. What's going up, Immortal? Good to see you, brother. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? And there's City of Venus. Yes, there's City of Venus. Chris, make sure to throw yours out there. Make sure to throw your links out there for your stuff. Yep, Vinnieart, one of the best in the industry. One of the best in the independent crowd. One of the best. Please check out Vinny. Subscribe to his channel. Support his work. He cares about he puts so much, guys, he puts so much effort into what he's doing. I can hardly get a hold of him because he's working so hard all the time. And he loves other indie creators. And that dude is the moral compass. I'm going to say that shit out loud. He is the moral compass for how you should treat the people that back you, fellow creators, everyone in the indie sphere. Vinnieart is that moral compass. He doesn't say that, but that's what he is. It's no bullshit with him. It's this is right and this is wrong. And what's right is always right, in my opinion, as well. Let's see. Toxic Man Flu is here. He says, how about I grudge fuck other channels? Grudge fuck. I don't know, bro. Is that a position? Is that a position you can get in? I mean, is that like a DP? I don't know. You to let me know. I don't know, brother. There's there's people out there that do drama channels really well. There's there's people that whether we like them or not. I mean, it draws subs. It makes content. It works if you're into that crowd. There's a market for everybody, and that's why I say Tox. Like, and as far as this community. This fellowship, culture will yell at me every time I use community. Within our fellowship, there are people that just that do it well, and there's space and there's room for everybody. There's room for everybody out here, man. There's no need to sabotage nobody. I enjoy that I'm subscribed to all the rogues. Thank you very much. And if you are not subscribed to all the rogues, there are links in the description below. Please check them out. Enter the Unfamiliar has been absent, but that is my brother. He will be back at some point. He's just doing some stuff in his real life that's taking up all his time. He can barely do his Sunday show, but please subscribe. Please subscribe to Enter the Unfamiliar. Enter the Unfamiliar, formerly known as Final DeathStar, because he's a wonderful dude. And also Wes Moody Webcast. He may not be on the thumbnail, but that man is a rogue. I'll always consider Wes Moody a rogue. That is my boy. That is my brother. Yep, there's Through the Woods. See a horny alphas here. You know, it might get me a little excited now and again. What's up, Low Spec? Good to see you. Hail, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for checking us out. Yo, what is up, Captain Trek? Hail to you, sir. I'll get back to your DM soon. I've been busy. I was writing a lot last night. I took some NyQuil because I needed to try and get more of a day routine. I work at nights during my regular season of working. Usually all the projects I do are at night. So I'm just so used to being a third shift person. But it got to the point where I was going to sleep at like 10 in the morning. It's like, I can't do that. That's a little too much. So I had to force myself to sleep last night, try and get back on at least a second shift schedule. There's Infidel Chronicles, another great book in this community. I promise I'll get to topics real soon, guys. Apologize. That is Infidel Chronicles. That is a great book. That man, this Chris, another great person in our indie sphere community, fellowship, whatever, comics gate, whatever you want to call it. He's one of the best. You're going to be seeing a lot more of him on Rogue channels because I have 100% faith in Chris Fisk. It's a good dude right there. Let's see. Fireball Sauce. We're talking about drinking. It's too early for me to drink. What is up, that 70s Rock fan, dude? Hail to you. Please, guys, subscribe to that 70s Rock fan. I believe he just celebrated 200 subs. If someone could drop a link to his channel in the chat every now and again, please. Let's get him some more subs, man. That's a great person. Another wonderful dude in our community. Wonderful person. Can't wait to see him rise and stand and then continue that culture that we have all created together of helping one another. That is beautiful. All right. I'm going to stop here and update on TFMV2. Let's just do that. Let's get that out of the way, right? So Fandom Menace Volume 2 was virtually completed about springtime last year. And I could have put it out, but I didn't feel right doing so. It wasn't right. The material wasn't right. There was something missing, and I wasn't sure what it was. It took me about 6 months to really figure out what I needed to present to you guys in this book. The first edition, for the first edition backers, you guys out there, all of you who backed it are getting a copy, and all of you are going to be getting a thank you from me, a special thank you that no one else will ever receive with this book. And that's the only thing that I can really do as an apology for how long it's taken for this book to come out. Volume 2 is going to be kind of Volume 3 and Volume 3 together. The concept that I had in doing these two books, to me, work well together. There's an aspect of this is not the aspects of this book are going to be the original channels that came up, the original ones that kind of came together. I mean, really, EVS got the idea from a person in a chat to call themselves the Fandom Menace. He brought it to the High Council. Jeff Hicks signed on. Jeremy signed on. Anna, just everybody around. They just kind of we're like, yeah, we're Fandom Menace. Doomcock out there for the longest time. We're all the Fandom Menace. I mean, everybody left as they needed to. And I'm not really covering that so much. But I wanted to talk about those channels that started. That started everything, because that is the beginning of the story. I also want to talk about the politics surrounding why our modern myths were deformed, were turned into reanimated corpses of what they once were, politicized to attack people and create division. It comes from an extremist ideology in the far left. It has a lot to do with the culture war. That is an indisputable truth when it comes to why Star Trek doesn't look like Star Trek and Star Wars doesn't look like Star Wars. Doctor Who doesn't look like Doctor Who anymore. and many other franchises. I can't cover every single franchise. Every franchise has been touched by woke politics. There's no way I can cover it. I'm going to keep my focus on Star Wars because that is where it began as far as the Menace. Well, both versions of the Menace. And I'm going to continue outward into Hollywood, into the sites like Rotten Tomatoes. We're going to go into Solo Lost Money. We're going to touch on Captain Marvel and Brie Larson. We're going to touch on everything that needs to be highlighted when it comes to the industry, when it comes to people, not the entire industry, because not all of Hollywood, because there's good people out there everywhere. We can't hand out blanket statements. When it comes to those who supported a divisive ideology for extremist reasons and changed our modern myths, and all of the media that protected them. And I'm calling out them shills. You better believe that shit. If it's on paper, I got you. If there's receipts, I got you. Need to make sure we handle that. Also want to talk about you guys. Honest to God, you guys in the chat. You who have supported so many channels and other channels. The people that have been the base for the growth of how many different channels? How many personalities? You're very important in this. So I need to add that perspective in. It's not just that you are someone who decides to hit the subscribe button or comment in a video or like. And it's not just that sometimes when you feel strongly enough about a video or you want to promote something enough, you share it out on your social media. It's you're here. We're here standing together, united, from different dispositions. Some cases, whether we like one another or not. The greater good has always been standing up for our right, for freedom, for individuality, for freedom of thought, to make choices, to not be labeled with not be labeled with harsh things from the perspective of someone whose argument is both extremist and that of a kindergartner. It is about protecting our children. It's about making sure that they're not being groomed. It's a whole host of things. We stand together for this. We stand side by side. Even, like I said, if we may not agree on all things, that is the most important and has been the most important. We are involved in a culture war across several countries. Our rights are being taken. It's not conspiracy to see what has happened around us, to see how lockdowns and jabs, the division that a mask can create through the power and the influence of a media that is no longer in any way unbiased. We have come together in these clusters, in this indie sphere, to stand up for our rights to be human, to be different, fighting against people who will point out every single difference and try and segregate you into a small little chamber, smaller and smaller and smaller, depending on how many check boxes you tick, while claiming to be fighting for inclusion and diversity by segregating people. I think that one of the most important aspects of everything that has happened in the last several years is you, the audience, the subscribers, the people who have created channels and stood up and made your voice heard. You're one of the most important parts. You're not even a cog in the machine. You're a major wheel in it. You're the reason why Nerdrotic is as big as he is, or Geeks and Gamers, Midnight's Edge, or any of our friends out there. So thank you. I think you deserve that. And I think that in order to protect what we have built together, to continue that culture of positivity and progression, and of true inclusion, true diversity, freedom of thought, belief, that it's something I need to speak on and in my own way protect. So thank you to all of you guys for being here and supporting all of us. TFMV2 is going well. I'm writing on it damn near every night. I'm loving putting this book together. I'm back in the spirit of it. I've seen one of the things that has got me back in that spirit has been working with many of you and seeing all of the collaborations that have been happening, seeing the promotion of indie creators. Thank you guys so much for being you, doing this, being a part, because we are all a part of this thing we're building, whether it's Rogue or anywhere else. Let's go back to the chat. Rugo is here. He says, hail Steven in the chat. Keep up the good fight, brother. I'm keeping it up with you, Rugo. Keep it up with you only because you're here with me, sir. Let's see. So check out Vinny. Actually, definitely check out Vinny. Wookie says, pro tip for living with the XX crew. If you find yourself having an opinion on tampons or pads, just keep it to yourself. It'll save your life. Hail, brother. Hail, brother. Well, you know what? Fifis are abound, sir, and manginas bleed. Yes, Parrothead, Wes Moody is excellent content. Excellent content. Thank you very much, Tina. Thank you very much, Tina. Appreciate that. Yep. Thank you, Chris. Definitely share out links to all our friends. We want to make sure everybody rises together. Andy is with us. What's up, Andy? Good to see you. Hail, brother. Awesome, my man. Lovely. Sherry is here. What's up, Sherry? That's a new. I like that avatar. That's cute. What's up, Sherry? Good to see you, sweetheart. Let's see the fandom. What's up? What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by again. Appreciate you. I appreciate that. Not always, but I try to be, brother. Let's see. My ancestors were Native Americans in the Trail of Tears, so I avoid being handed blankets. Brother, feel you. What's up, Fat Steven? The greater good can't be used as a shield to vindicate or destructive towards others. Okay, hold on. Let me read this right, because Fat Steven, that's an intelligent man right there. Hold on. I need coffee for this. The greater good can't be used as a shield to be vindictive or destructive towards others. We stand beside either. And author Stephen Walton. Looking to defend what we cherish without letting be abused is also a forefront of the war, so to say. Absolutely, Fat Steven. Absolutely. Let me go back here. Vindictive or destructive towards others. I mean, well, look what happened to oh my God, look what happened to Sydney Watson, right? It wasn't even an innocent mistake, perhaps. I mean, it probably wasn't. She was just doing what she did on her own channel, and that dude got butthurt and started got his fifis a little bit. That's one of the biggest problems, Stephen, I think, is people letting feelings run over facts. Feelings over facts is something that we have been standing up and fighting against. Facts don't care about your feelings, right? So, I mean, fact is we're all in this thing together. There's room for everybody. Feelings make a person vindictive or destructive. But facts reveal facts, whatever they are. You know what I mean? But you are absolutely right, dude. You are absolutely right. You can't be destructive towards other people we stand beside. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Looking to defend what we because we're all in this together, whether we agree or not, right? So very fat. But Steven, I'm gonna say Steven, right, Steven? We're all in this together. We're all kind of fighting on the same battlefield, which is what you said later on. And that's the greater good. That is the culture war is the greater good. Culture war is the greater good. I wish that more people understood that. I wish more people understood that. Let's see. Wookie says, I have never known as many foot fetishes. Are there foot fetishes? Do people on TFM have foot? I never noticed. I never picked up on that. That's like weird to me. That the whole foot fetish thing is weird to me. Chris Fish says, Marxism cannot suffer differences. It's a homogenous community where their dogma, we see conformity to their dogma or you will be attacked. Yes. No shit, my man. Came here looking for cats. Found a Yankee talking about entertainment. Hell, brother, I'm a Yankee, but I'm living in the South now. I hope they don't think they're going to convert me. Let's see. Here we go. That 70s fan. If you're into Brie Larson, you don't have a foot fetish. You have a foot fetish. Look. You know, Brie Larson said one stupid thing, right? Well, no, she probably said quite a few stupid things, but she did it at the awards ceremony. Another white Karen complaining about inclusion. Rich, by the way, brought up Rich. You know, not that means anything. More money, more problems. But I look at what that started. It was a point that needed to be made, and the media tried to fight back and protect that point, and it was the wrong one. The way that she spoke and what she said, she had to clarify it like how many times afterwards. What she said was wrong. It was racist. It was elitist. She's better because she's better. I know my skin and my boobs make me better than these people, so I'm going to speak up for them. I've had a lot of people in those communities and various minority communities who have stood up and spoke on their own, under their own merits and their own power for a long time. She is an intersection at various different points that need to be made in the book, including how the media scrambles to protect itself or protect itself and the narrative at the same time, much in the same way that Gamergate kicked off. But you know, that was a too much smaller scale. And also how people elevate bigots by calling them heroes. I don't understand, you know, but I've never had a thing for feet. I've never had a thing for Bree's feet, so I'm not even sure. Andy says, even after witnessing a huge rift in the fandom menace, I'm glad people like yourself are still fighting the good fight, pushing back against toxic woke ideology. Well, let's see. I'm always going to be Fandom Menace, but it means something different to me. It means something different to each individual who was a part of it, or saw it, or was around it, or was against it. It means something different to everybody because it was really about individuality. One of the things it was about was individuality, supporting individual perspectives, freedom of thought, freedom of expression. But that is my perspective, and I'm trying to generalize as much as I can when I'm documenting this. This is why I'm collecting several different viewpoints from various people, both in and out of the menace, and I mean that by at any time. I think that it's a difficult thing to describe, but really, a lot of people are still fighting against woke toxic ideology. They're just, there's just rifts here and there. Not everybody's going to get along, and it's not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. If we're all fighting on the same footing, we're all fighting against the same type of woke toxic bullshit. People trying to destroy our modern myths, people coming after us in a basically have us engaged in a culture war, no matter what kind of front you're on, whether it's independent comics, whether it's a big channel, whether you're just covering sci-fi fantasy, no matter what you're covering, anybody that's kind of around our indie sphere is all shifted in some way to fighting in this culture war. And some are very direct about it and political. Some channels have just gone in that direction. And it is what it is. That is the most important. That is fighting for that is the most important aspect, in my opinion, from my perspective. So when you have people that are beefing with one another or whatnot, keep that shit in house as much as you can, if you can, and realize at the end of the day that you might have to work with this person. It's a lot easier to work with somebody when you both have your eyes on the same target. You know, wartime makes strange bedfellows. I guess you could look at it like that. But the greater good is fighting this culture war, standing with one another, standing beside each other. That is the greater good. So yeah, I am glad that there are still people out there, and I think there's more than maybe we may give credit for, Andy. I honestly do. Wookie Supremacy, if you're paying attention to a woman's feet, your priorities are whack as fuck. Look, now, Wookie, the whole feminine body is nice. The whole female body, right? If you got a woman where everything looks good, it don't matter. You be looking at her ear and go, damn, that's a nice ear. You know, it doesn't matter. Got the hair done, nails done, got the right thing on. I don't have a foot fetish. Like, I'm not walking around trying to bang freaking sandals and shit. But like, my girl got nice feet, but I'm not like trying to paint the toes or shit. I'm not, it's whatever. The foot fetishes are weird. Can we not have this conversation, Wookie? This is a terrible conversation. I do not want to have this conversation. That's do not weird. Steven Seagal, Fast Steven Seagal, hashtag NYA says, it's not just feelings, entitlement, whisper networks, gatekeeping, cutting people out. Pretenders will do anything for their needs, not met by the many, or the message facts don't lie. Oh, wow, man. Oh, God. How do I? Oh God, I gotta I'm gonna try to be diplomatic on this one. So, all of that is true. All of that is true. What you have to hope for, Steve, is that a person slips up at some point and continues to run that type of scam on people. And I say scam because we all, in every sphere of life, everybody has met somebody who was like, hi, I'm a great person, and they're holding a knife. That's everywhere. That's everywhere. Some of it comes down to just how you approach what you're doing. If you're, and your level of aggression that you consider acceptable, level of manipulation or whatnot. It can be. It's awful. It's awful, brother. Facts don't lie. Facts don't lie. You just have to hope that facts come to light at some point, man. But never stop being a good person. Never striving to be the best version of yourself. If you stumble, pick yourself up. If you fuck up, own your shit. Always own your shit. And that'll save you 9 times out of 10. They'll just people like, well, you own your shit. But always try and be a good person. Always strive to be a better person, a good person. And that's what you are, dude. I wholeheartely believe that, Fast Steven. Love for you, brother. All right. Should we talk Spider-Man soon? Or I don't know. What should we do? Listen, I've said this before. Okay. We're just talking with the chat today. Hold on real quick. Let's go. Might as well go here. Rugo says Sony caved in and is now offering Ghostbusters 2016 as a digital download for the upcoming Ultimate box set. Never cave. I was going to follow the poll. I was going to read about that Paul Feig thing that came out like on the 23rd. Rugo, don't tell me that that's the truth, bro. Let's see. Everybody chatting. Glad to see y'all chatting. Thank you very much. What did you say? Turkey toes is a turn off. I don't even know what that is. Brutal. I don't even know what that is, bro. Andy says, let's see, I've said this before and I'll say it again. You don't have to get along with everyone to work with each other to fight for a common purpose. Absolutely, Andy. Hail to that, brother. Hail to that. Hail to that, man. Let's see. Macklin made it. Howdy, yo. What is up, Macklin? I'm glad you made it. Wookie's purpose is TFM got that girl to quit skipping leg day. All the linings for dark fans. Dark far. I don't even know what that Wookie. I don't even know what that is. A whole nother level of troll. That is an area of troll. I don't even know what that means, brother. Hit me up in the DMs and let me know. Murray Dog says Marxism requires a forever war. Marxism does, because you always need to have an enemy outside. And let's be real. Most structures of power work on that principle. Most, not all. You need to have an outside aggressor. You need to have a problem outside so that the people at the top can keep robbing you blind. Let's see. Fast Steven says it's called leave your personal shit at the door and do the string job. Hail, brother. Barbie Dog says we have always been at war with Eurasia. We've always been at war with Eurasia, have we? I'm gonna look that up. Let's see. I love my audience. Rudy says, I don't take home life with me, nor do I take work life home. Hail to that, my man. Hail to that. Yep. Hail, Andy. Let's see. Rosie from the AC/DC song, Whole Lot of Roses, Not Ideal Woman. Is it really? Did you think? I don't know. I'm going to have to now listen to that song. No, I'm not. No, Wookie, don't start that. No, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesus. What is this nonsense? Red gaze. Hail to you, brother. Good to see you, man. Thank you. What is this bullshit? Oh shit. Was this back at the shoe thing? Listen, I don't even know what Wookie's talking about. I'm not engaged in that anymore. What's up, Miriam? Good to see you. Merry late Christmas off the Steve Walton Christmas tree candles to you. Hail the chat. Daisy people, yes. Hail the chat. Good to see you. 28 people here. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see. I hate infighting. Always got to look at the bigger picture. It's not easy. Yeah, man. Yes. What matters is selling these indie comics. Sony's indie comics like people like Miriam are doing. What matters is getting them. What matters is channels growing. What matters is getting our voices heard. Because we have a hell of a hill to climb over the mainstream media, over the global media. We've got a hell of a hill to climb. There are people out there that are getting boosters and still believe that the jab works. There's a lot of dumb out there, a lot of dumb, and we have to combat this dumb. Any means necessary, and that means standing together and supporting these indie creators. I don't care what lunch table they sit at, as long as they're fighting a good fight, support them. Same thing for all the indie creators out there. Let me see. I think I should take a break and read a little bit. Let me make sure my browser is dying. No, I don't want that. I never used this website before. God, I'm hoping it doesn't give me some, will you please subscribe? So okay, here we go. Turning the camera off because I just feel weird with the camera on while I'm reading. All right. So, guys, Spider-Man breaks astounding 1 billion record in the box office. 1 billion. They hit it. The first line tears me up. As soon as I read this, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to use this when I go live. But Spider-Man No Way Home has officially become the first movie to bring 1 billion worldwide this year, as earnings reported Sunday. It is the first movie to do so since 2019's Rise of Skywalker, which, might have been padded a little bit. Or it might have been padded just a little bit, those numbers. But, hey, it's what it is. The film and the latest release of the Marvel Universe, a film, a creation of both Disney, Marvel, and both Disney, Marvel Studios, and Sony. Sony gets more to credit on this one. I've heard what Tom Connors said about Feige having influence, in this project, and I don't doubt that. But this was Sony's win, in my opinion, because Buck Fisney, even as the Omicron variant rages through the world, the return to cinemas and theaters for many is still something worth pursuing, especially for diehard fans with a certain long-standing franchises. Yes, the first half of that sentence was bullshit. Ravages. Let me ask you something. Oh my God. I gotta ask. Where's it ravaging, y'all? All y'all in the chat. Please tell me where, if you would tell me the most generalization of where you come from. You can say your city, your state, whatever, your country. You can say whatever, but I need to know where you're from and tell me, as you've been looking outside your window and traveling to the store, where the Omicron variant is raging. I would like to know this information. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just like to know because it's apparently raging. That's what I hear. That's what the media tells us. Okay. Marvel is perhaps one of the most beloved of these. The highly anticipated release of Spider-Man No Way Home has proven just how big the fan base is. Now, it might have, because you gave the fans what they wanted. At least something that resembled what they wanted. You actually gave in. And when the customer's right, when that's your philosophy, okay, the customer's right, you make money. You make money when you have that philosophy. If you have a very abrasive philosophy, if you are an ignorant cashier on third shift at a gas station, when you treat people like oh my God, why are you bothering me? Then you're not going to make money. When you attack your customer, you're not going to make money. This is why I support indie comics. It's why I support indie creators, because we appreciate you guys. We appreciate our backers. We appreciate our subscribers, because we're customers too. Might be your customer, depending on if you have a project out there, or if you have a channel, or you whatever it is, Twitch or whatnot. That's where we come from. Nobody was being attacked when this film came out. Not generally. And they were just hoping that it would fail, and it didn't. The narratives that we're going to see spun from the far left media is going to be phenomenal. And it's given people so much content already. I can't wait for more. The fan base is big. Yeah, the fan base was always big for a lot of these properties. The problem is you began attacking your customers. The film dropped on December 17th, and in its first 5 days grossed a whopping $751.3 million worldwide, with which secured the film spot as third highest grossing of the year per reports. Spider-Man almost broke domestic box office during its debut weekend by bringing 260 million, making it the second biggest domestic box office opening in history and the biggest of this year. The film also brought in 121.5 million in its initial debut between Thursday night and Friday previews. But the biggest record this film is anticipated to break is this track for 1 billion. Oh, it already crossed the 1 billion, so I guess half this shit doesn't matter. I wouldn't bet against Spider-Man and his ability to climb to 1 billion at the box office. Senior media analyst ComScore. Oh, at ComScore. Oh, good. I'm glad that wasn't a name of someone. Paul Dergara be dying. Dergara be dying. You got to shorten that up. When you come to the States, you got to stop through the statue and they give you a shorter version of whatever the hell that is, because I'm not sure what part of the world that comes from. I don't know if it's like a really Eastern white peoples or a really Northern white peoples, but I can't read that. I don't know what that Degar to be daddy. Is that German? What is it? Degara be dying. Degara be dying. Degara be dying. I don't know what the hell that is. Spider-Man is currently third behind two Chinese films. The first place spot being the Battle of Lake Changeling. Wow, that's pretty damn good. And Hi Mom. Both movies debuted earlier this year. I never heard of either of them. Are they good? Guys, is Lake Changeling good? And Hi Mom? Hi Mom does not sound like it's funny or good. Hi Mom. I mean, it could be worse. Could be a mom-in-law. Hi Mom-in-law. That would probably be a comedy. This film star Tom Holland as Spider-Man, whose identity has now been revealed as Peter Parker. Yeah, we already know all this. So, tell me. Oh, God, I go back to the chat because I asked a lot of questions since that started. Let's see. Aluminum linkings to farts that broke. I don't even Wookie. I have no idea what you're even saying, bro. I just what the hell is going on in the chat? Anybody excited for Boba Fett? Oh no, I don't know. Damn it, Lasso. I don't know. Probably not. It's Disney Star Wars. It's gonna suck. I might review it. I might. I don't know. I've had an embargo on reviewing Disney anything for quite a bit since Gina was fired. It's gonna take a lot for me to actually go back and find a way into Disney Plus and find a way to watch these things. I don't know. Maybe I will cover it. I do need to cover Star Wars. I do need to cover Disney Star Wars a little bit, I think. But there's people out there that hate it so much better than me. I don't know. Let's see. Snortapoopa says, I've never been jabbed and won't be jabbed unless National Geographic sneaks up me while I'm sleeping. Well, good for you, sir. Yes, there are people around me that I know that are being literally like shamed for not getting this jab that doesn't work. Let's see, excited for Doctor Strange because I like Remy. And likely tells Feig to get to figure. I don't know what. Okay. I am looking forward to Doctor Strange. I do want to see that. Chris Fick says the audience has spoken. Diversity and woke dogma won't sell. 3 white male heroes just broke box office records during a pandemic. Right. All right. During a pandemic. Chris, do you understand just how the extent and the amount of bullshit in that sentence? And I'm not saying you're bullshitting. I'm just saying the amount of bullshit that exists that is the reason for a lot of what you just said. Nonsense. Living in orbit. Nonsense. The narrative's all wrong. Who's drinking coffee at 5 p.m. besides me? I am Red Gaze. I am drinking coffee because I'm trying to stay up. Culture Casino was like, Steven, get some sleep. He's all slurring and drunk. I know when Culture's drunk. He just got off, a live stream with having a great time over comics, and it's the holidays. Culture's been getting sauced a little bit more at night. Listen, guys, you watch Culture during the day. If all you have ever done is watch Culture Casino during the day, I implore you to find a live stream that he is on at some point late tonight and watch him. Go back and watch it tomorrow, whatever you have to do. But look at the difference between daytime Culture and sauced Culture. Sauced Culture is really fun to talk to, and he's really cool to have on a live stream. But when you're on the phone with him one-on-one, he's like, Steven, just get some sleep. Just trying to get, I'm like, dude, I've been sleeping great for like 2 weeks. I was just getting over. I'm just worried about. All right, Culture, go to bed. That was my conversation with Culture last night. So I'm trying to stay up. I took his advice. I took some NyQuil, crashed out for a few hours. I've been up all day. Thank you, brother. I said, I really don't understand why I keep confessing all the weirdest kinks. No, we're not going there. We're not. No, Wookie, you're causing trouble. I'm trying to have a positive show. All right, hold on. Let's go. Andy says he's in the UK. In the UK, are they? Is it crazy over there in the UK? Is it? What did they say? Oh God, what was the term that they used? Ravaging. The variant is ravaging. Will you let me know if it's ravaging over there? Canada, he says, is it ravaging? Let's see. Omicron is ravaging the brains of the weak. Yes, I think that might be it. But where is weak-minded? What state is it in? Because I don't want to move there. This is West Coast, no raging. West Coast, Florida, bro. West Coast, Florida, nice. I'm actually between Tampa and Orlando, brother. Hit me up. Let's see. Chris Fisk says, what tests can actually detect variants? I'm not sure, but the CDC recommends them in the World Health Organization. Listen to Dr. Death. Dr. Death will tell you. He'll tell you exactly. I want to do that voice so bad. He'll tell you where it is. It's mostly pretty bad up here. I mean, CJ, I hope it's not. All right. I hope that maybe I'm the one in the delusion. Maybe it's me. Maybe this thing does exist. Or maybe it's just the flu. It's just a bad flu. Lasso True says, I'm from live free or die state. Hail, sister. Keep fighting for it up north. You're up there with Sporking. Keep fighting. Leave other people's shoes alone. No. No, that's not. No, fuck no. Let's see. It's basically cold. Well, the week of the strain. It's a weaker strain, so why are people having a meltdown? Because you got to keep the narrative going, bro. Because you have to. You absolutely have to. I'm getting back on screen. You absolutely have no choice when you're that type of extremist, when you're trying to separate, when you're trying to keep people living in fear, suppress their immune systems, their ability to speak with one another, human interaction, when you're doing your best to hide all of the other terrible shit that you or other people in your government may be doing at this time, you need a smokescreen. And this is the ultimate smokescreen. Let's put the entire world in a state of fear. Let's keep them there, frozen in fear, so we can initiate law. We can enact martial law for no good reason. This is the most cockamamie bullshit story. And the testing grounds for it, the testing grounds for something so erroneous, laughable, and obviously false, has been one of those proving grounds has been entertainments since Gamergate. The little encapsulated incident that really showed, okay, these tactics work, these don't. This is how we should approach this, and this is how we suffocate any opposition. Moving in through Comicsgate and then to the Fandom Menace and to where we are now. It's just gotten bigger. It's been a snowball of bullshit that's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. People who have learned how to manipulate, lie, coerce, shame others into keeping them in a state of fear. Having other people act the way that you want them to. It's they think they're chess masters, but we are the board. We decide what we do, and we decide how we react. And that's why I support this indie sphere, my brother. Let's see. Louisiana is life back to normal here. That's awesome. Like Florida, that's like the night and day difference, Horny Av, between the Delaware, Pennsylvania, Jersey area and the way it is here. Insane. It's insane. I go back up north. I'm not used to it anymore. I've got to have a mask on everywhere because everyone's in a state of fucking fear. I'm going to get weird looks. I don't care about the looks, but forcing me to put that face diaper on for no reason. A cough into my elbow. What else? What more do you want? Sneeze my elbow. What more do you want? What more do you want? In some cases, though, there are people that should be wearing a mask. There's some ugly motherfuckers out there, and it's not their fault. You're born how you're born. Okay, depending on how many drugs you do. If you do a lot of them drugs, you fuck your grill all up. Then you should put a mask on. You should really put them. If you're a spitter, you know, if you told me, so maybe there are some positives to this thing. Hail to you out there in Louisiana. Have to check out y'all. Everyone be safe. Thank you, Rugo. Absolutely, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's see. Everybody else. I'm outside. I'm from a state of rebels. Hail, brother. Well, rebels or rogues, my man. Hail. Squib says, hail the chat. Hail, dude. Good to see you. I heard on a montage. Actually, I heard a montage on the radio. All the media describing the symptoms of Omicron. It sounded like a commercial for a cold medicine. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the other part of it too, isn't it? It's like these are the symptoms. It's kind of like, how do I say? It's kind of like creating. Okay, just about every single end of the world event from any culture or belief system. All right, lists almost every damn thing you could possibly think of that will go wrong. And makes up a few more. Like, not only will you have earthquakes and tornadoes and shit, but, you know, blood will rain from the clouds, you know, like right? And so that's the best way. It's the best, like, protection for your bullshit. If you say that this thing does everything that other things do, then it can be anything. That's how I see it. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a doctor. I'm a common sense thinking human being who can observe. And this is what I am. This is what I have observed. You know, I know that some people have gotten so sick that they've passed away. That has happened. There are some people that blame that solely on the narrative, and that's their right to do so. But the flu could do the same thing, right? So I don't know. Just, you know, you believe how you want to believe, see how you want to see it. This is just how I see it. This is just what I'm seeing. If you believe something different, hail to you. I'm glad you do. We need people. And he's an author. Yeah, I know. Why are we getting on this? Why are we getting on this? This is what I was reading. This is why I was reading. Listen, that word was awful. That word was absolutely awful. Let's see. Daytime coffee, nighttime culture, booze. That's the difference. The hell to that. Hell to that. Dutch. No, she's half Celt, half Roman. Let's see. Okay. Hell. I don't even know where I'm going. The porn bots are back. Thank you, porn bots. Appreciate you. Funny how goof happened all of a sudden when people were looking at all the creeps in Hollywood. Oh, yeah, we're sure. A lot. Well, I mean, okay. Screw it. It's my channel. I'll say it. I think that it was a political narrative to do underhanded things during a certain cycle. It was, and then once they realized the power that they had generated with this illusion, they continued on and said, "Hey, we can do this and this and this and this." And I'm sure there was a few companies that had their hands up and going, "Hey, you know, we'd love to make a few $1 billion. You think maybe we could help you?" And they just people colluding together to make money from bullshit, which it's kind of like a movie, isn't it? Kind of like a movie. Let's see. Captrek said, author Stephen Walton, did you ever consider that Wookiee's purpose is exposing his fetishes and putting them on you? I think he's doing that constantly, bro. I honestly, that's what I think. I think the Wook has some issues, and he just doesn't want to confront those issues. He says, "I'm only here for the love face. I'm only here for love face." Yeah. 70s fan knows where it's at. Subscribe to that 70s fan. That's a hip dude. Right. CJ said, I think it's hard. So they get rid of our elders and people with disabilities because it costs them money too. I'm not even getting into that conversation. I'm not even getting into that conversation, CGH. We'll talk in private about that. I got a whole list of views on that situation. Let's see. Author Steve Walton says, you have such a nosy voice. My nose is stuffed up. My nose is absolutely stuffed up. Thank you for calling that out. Anyone who wears earbuds is... Son of a bitch. He's absolutely right. Gaze, you called me out like that, bro? You son of a bitch, you calling me out like that? I'm going to read a goddamn article. Sorry for anybody. I swear. What a dick. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's do Marisa. Let's do Marisa Tomei. Oh, God. Will it load up? My browser is not loading. This is where the fun begins. All right. Here we go. Let's go to Bounding into Comics. Bounding into Comics. Now I hear myself being nasal. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. Both of you. Hold on. I ain't sharing shit. They hate me. You should see him. You should see him in the rogue chat. I'm dead serious. Miriam and Gaze, always, all the damn time, right? And then they get excitable, and Tommy sees it, and Tommy is a whole other story. And then Tommy will jump in on it. E-Tep in there laughing. Don't tag Ashley. Don't tag Ashley Lynn in one of them threads, because then she gonna jump in and back them up. I'm not even kidding. Nobody sticks up for me. Scott, Culture, gone. They don't even care. They're disappeared. Drew, just laughing probably. Doesn't care. Yeah, those two. This is what they do to me. I am nasal. Marisa Tomei. Marisa Tomei. Okay. Well, who's a hottie, by the way? She's definitely a hottie. But she revealed she wanted to make Aunt May a homosexual. Spider-Man. Why? This has got to be just a dumb quote. It's got to be just a stupid quote. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere. I don't even care about this whole thing. See, Tomei revealed she pitched a homosexual Aunt May. At one point, this was before even the idea of Happy showed up. There was a moment where I felt that May should be with a woman because Ben is gone. Who should she be with? I don't know. She was straight and married to a dude for freaking her whole goddamn life. Well, actually, you're young, hot. I think young, hot Aunt May should have been stripping. I think that she should have been at the bar. I think she should have been club hopping. I think we should have seen maybe a little bit of promiscuity. So making out with chicks, absolutely. Young, hot May, young and hot Aunt May, younger hot Aunt May, should have been the woman of today. She should have had short hair. You should make that shit blue. You know what I mean? Put some rings in, in all different spots, and let us see them. I'm ready. I'm ready for that in my Spider-Man. Aren't you? Why wouldn't they have done that? Why didn't they just go balls deep into gay Aunt May? They didn't change her enough. This is crazy. I don't understand this. I don't understand why this is even a conversation. I don't understand. She must not have even understood Spider-Man. This to me says Marisa had no idea what Spider-Man was. She did not watch The Amazing Spider-Man. She did not watch Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. She did not watch any of the cartoons we grew up with. She was playing with She-Ras or something. I don't know. Wouldn't fit She-Ra or looked like a woman. Hollywood, please. Please stop. Please stop. Stop destroying my fantasies. Can you stop destroying my fantasy, women? Can you just stop? Please. Be quiet. Be quiet. Every little thing you say pisses off the fans. Every little thing you say pisses off the fans. And I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it with Paul Feig either. This stupid son of a bitch. Look. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the bottom here. Paul Feig is nothing threatening. There's nothing threatening about this man. There's nothing other than vapid stupidity. Ghostbusters 2016 director Paul Feig wonders why his film was not included in Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection. Oh, God, I hope Rugo's wrong. He said that they folded because it's not Ghostbusters. It's Queefbusters. I don't want Queefbusters. I don't want none of that. I don't know. You're weird. You look weird. You look like a funny uncle. I don't want anything that comes from you. If you had candy, no. Okay. If you offered me a gold something, no. Anything. You are a weird looking person. I don't mean to judge people on their appearances alone, but this is backed up by your history of stupidity. Seriously, though, all right? If that ever enters your bedroom, call the police. Just saying. Ghostbusters 2016 director Paul Feig, who notoriously attacked fans for criticizing his film and has blamed everyone but himself for the film's box office failure, is now wondering why this film was not included in the newly announced Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection. Oh, God. Why? Why would it be? Why would it be? Why are you trying so hard to associate this with what we love? This is awful. This is like, and I don't even hate one, two, I don't even, well, maybe I do. No, I don't really hate any of these people. Honestly, they said some dumb shit. I'd love to debate them at some point. Even a street level philosopher like myself could easily best one of these twats. But you know, I don't hate them. But I can't. I don't want that movie. I can't stand that movie. I don't want Queefbusters. Never did. Don't want it. Don't care. It grossed 229 million worldwide. Isn't that bad, right? I mean, it's. I'm trying. I am really trying. I'm going to be writing about this in the near future. I have to cover this. I have to cover Ghostbusters 2016 again from a different angle. According to the numbers, the film's product budget was 144 million, which meaning it would need to have around 360 to break even, which it didn't, and we didn't get a sequel. Thank the gods. Following the film's box office disaster, Feig would then blame the 2016 election. God damn it! Trump derangement syndrome is real. I've been dying for somebody to look at Hillary Clinton's campaign and us because we're caught in this exact same vortex. Listen, you are a moron. I can't do it. All right. If this walks into your local bar, protect your drinks. All right. That's all I'm saying. Just God. If he continued, it was shocking. I still think about it a lot, honestly. Sometimes I'm like, okay, stop thinking about it. You manic motherfucker. Because I'm really proud of the movie, and while people still send me mean things, I can't with this Karen. I can't with this Karen. The definition for mangina should be this picture. He's bleeding all over the place. I can't. Parents and their children, women in their 20s and 30s, who are inspired to go into science. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you think? Do you think Ghostbusters? Do you think the original Ghostbusters inspired people to get into science? Or inspire people to have a good time? What are you talking about? You virtue signaling fuck. What are you virtue signaling anyway? I can't with Hollywood. I can't do it. I can't do it with Hollywood. I can't. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I had to stop. I'm sorry. I can't. He's too dumb. There's too much Karen, and people have already covered this and probably done a lot better than I have anyway. Oh my God. What's up, Snow? Good to see you, dude. Hail the chat. I can't with this. Let's see. Have you seen a porn bot? Yes. Thank you very much, Tina. Appreciate you very much. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I got a super chat. Oh shit. Thank you very much. CJ for $2 says trees, coffee, and shoes. A Wall Story. No. Oh Lord in heaven, no. She plays the over the hill stripper in The Wrestler. She does. You're absolutely right. She did. You're absolutely right. Hail Snow Dub. Thank you. Absolutely. So Red Gaze, thank you very much, dude. He says, if you I'll give you $5 if I don't look at Paul jacking up. Yeah, man, you got it. You got it. It's done. It's over. I'm done with it. 70s Rock fan says Ghostbusters 2016 may have inspired some to get into hard drugs and avoid the memory of it. It could very possibly have been, sir. Very possibly. Hail to you guys out there. I need more cold medicine. I can't do it. My head is so stopped up. But thank you guys so much for stopping through. Please make sure to Please make sure to support one another. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff I'm supposed to say. If you're watching this later, thank you very much for checking it out. Please make sure to share out those indie campaigns for our friends out there working hard to give you great content. And look out for each other. Stay away from the fakes and snakes. If you got to deal with them, deal with a smile, and love your haters. Love them. Give them a hug. Say thank you so much. Thank you so much. I need people that are more psychic than I am, that apparently know more about my life than I do. And you appreciate them. You hook them up to the cart. Let them pull. You ain't even got to say nothing. You don't even have to hug them. You just let them pull. Do me a favor, guys. Support your favorite 2 or 3 YouTuber content creators out there, no matter what platform they're on. Please support links for or share out links for Indiegogos that are out there. Please, for Red Gaze, Chris Fix, Vinnieart. We can't wait for Bonds 2 to start. And thank you guys so much for being supportive, looking out for each other, and being good to one another. I was really trying to work my way up. Where's the damn outro thing? I've moved everything around and now I lost myself. Thank you so much. I am author Stephen Walton, the Fandom Menace historian, your historian, born in the chats with my brothers and sisters, fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass. Be good to each other, yet suffer no fools. Peace.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show. And when you're born in America, you're given a front row seat.